to the next topic, right? Right. So, yeah. So, as you know, or you might not know, and you're a two-sport athlete, right?
Yeah.
So you talk basketball too, right?
Yeah.
You kind of looking like Steph Curry now, right? So now, right? Our group started from Facebook, and our group is Let's Talk Sports Nation. We dialogue a lot. So this is in a segment that we call Group Time. Can everybody say Group Time? Right. So
one of the topics that we had this week was brought by Mo Gotti Alston, one of our partners up in Sacramento. So basically, we have Stephen Curry. Steph is supposed to be one of the best guards. I'm sorry, the best guard in the NBA in the NBA right now. But the question was posed: how can he really be considered the best guard when he's giving up 41 points to Kyle Lowry, 35 and 8 up to Chris Paul? John Wall hits him for 41 and 10, and then Damian Lillard, Oakland's finest, hits him for 40, and then comes out the next game and hits him for 51 and 10.
Damn!
So my question is, can you be the best at your position and you're giving up those numbers?
Yeah, you can, because he's the best player in the league, and his defense might not be the best, but his everything else is overall, yeah, is the best in the league. These players, look what he gave them. Like, it's a two-way battle, but some of these names on the list, the Dames, the Chris Pauls, the John Walls, they top players at their position too. They top 5, like, so it's just I feel like he's still the best.
Now my problem has always been, I was raised in the Jordan era. Jordan wanted that assignment, that defensive assignment. A lot of times you'll see Steph switched off. The game against Russell Westbrook, he was switched off of Westbrook quick. I want to say about a 3-minute mark in the first quarter.
He can't handle that boy, man.
So it's hard for me to consider you the best when you're not locking up your position. I can't separate your offensive game from your defensive game. It's one and the same. You're one player.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, here's my thing with that, right? And I think, because that article was stacked, against the players of the day. Now, because in the group, people get besides themselves, right? Like, do you think Curry's better than Jordan? No. Okay. People were saying that off of one day, right? Now, see, now as far as with the article, this article proves that he ain't better than Jordan, right? By the stretch of the imagination. But I think you look at these guys, he's like the best guards in the league. Who can guard Westbrook anyway?
Nobody.
Right? Nobody, right? And I think he's not Steve Nash. Mm-hmm. Steve Nash was a liability, literally, on defense. Curry actually makes plays, and he's a part of that perimeter defense. Mm-hmm. That's the strongest point for the Warriors defense. So I make the argument he can't be the best player in the league because he contributes on defense. Yeah. That liability. You got to get back there.
No, I do. Go ahead, Tom.
I mean, I hear what the question is saying, and given that everybody's seen what he did last season, and they marked that game on the calendar. So that's when everybody, he's just gonna give him. They gonna give him the A game, going straight at him. I don't know if I can definitively say that you're the best at the position if you've given up equal numbers, if not more. And then those players, I'm quite sure they would say, well, I'm going out there doing what a point guard's supposed to do. I'm averaging 10 assists and I'm getting buckets as well. I'm doing just as much, if not more, than him. He's just on the better team or a more cohesive team. I think that's probably what they all would point to. So a lot of his personal success comes from the team success, and a lot of the team success comes from his personal success. So it goes hand in hand. Some people are going to say he's the best, and people like myself are going to say, I think everybody's in one large group. And year by year, because it's the best position in basketball right now, and year by year it can change. Next year it'll be Westbrook, and then so forth and so on.
Because a minute ago it was the forwards.
Right.
It was Durant,
Right.
LeBron,
Right.
and then Melo.
Right.
It was
Right.
those guys.
Well, it's just a difference. Those guys are in their 30s now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now everybody takes the 82 games and trumps the playoffs for the 82 games. The 82 games mean more than the playoffs. When actually we know that it's the play. They only playing for playoff seeding. That's all they playing for. So the 82 games just get there, and then once we in there, then we can figure it out from there. So that's when you don't see LeBron playing, giving his all in 82 games, it's just too much on him right now. He's played more basketball than anybody else. He played more basketball than anybody else in basketball.